Hey guys, welcome back to MMA Library. Today in MMA and UFC news, Dana White recently shared his experience about the time he got tickets to go watch Ronda Rousey compete in the WWE.
He gave him much better seats than he gave me when I went to see Ronda. That dude had me in the... I'm not you. First of all, I just told this story today to somebody, but Ronda says, you have to be at this event. I want you to be there and all this. I said, Ronda, I wouldn't miss it for the world. She's like, all right, I'm going to let them know you're coming. Cool. I show up. It's in New Orleans. I fly down to New Orleans. I go up to, no going in the back and any... Yeah, they're at the will call window for you. I go to the will call window and, we don't have tickets for you. I call some people. Oh, yeah, we found them. Okay, we got your tickets. When I tell you, I was in the fucking rafters. Brian was with me, right? Brian was with me. We're in the rafters. Tell me if this is not true or not true. People were coming up to me and going, why are you sitting in these seats? I said, well, this is where they sat me, so I'm going to sit right here. And then I think it was Pat McAfee today, says, well, no, you had to be in decent seats. You were on camera. The cameraman had to crawl over about 75 people, kick somebody out of his seat 3 rows ahead of me so he could just get that shot. Yeah, they let me know what they thought of me at that event.
In a recent interview, Leon Edwards gave us his opinion on the upcoming fight between Khamzat Chimaev and Nate Diaz. Edwards said, if I had to put my money on it, I'd probably go Khamzat, but I'd love to see Nate get it done. He's done so much for the company, and I wish they gave him a veteran, a nice fight to bow out to. To give an up-and-coming guy that's had 4 or 5 fights in the UFC, and a wrestler guy as well, I think they totally messed up. They should have gave him a better fight. I would love to see Nate get it done, but as I said, if I'm a betting man, I'd probably go with Khamzat. You can't not like Nate, he is who he is. I've watched this guy coming up at 16 or 17 when I was getting into MMA. I wish him well in his career and whatever he chooses to do next, boxing Jake Paul or wherever he decides to go. Sean O'Malley recently joined Ariel Helwani in an interview to talk about his upcoming fight against Petr Yan at UFC 280. Sean says he actually didn't expect Petr Yan to accept this risky fight. Here's what Sean had to say.
Everyone in the top 10 has a fight. Petr Yan was the only one that didn't have a fight. And going into that fight, he said, hey, call me out if you win. Joe Rogan forgot to hand me the mic after I won, so I wasn't able to call him out after that. So it kind of just got, there wasn't a good way to call him out. UFC was like, all right, well, we'll see. We'll see if Peter, wants that fight. And for some reason, I wasn't expecting him to accept it, to be honest. So
why weren't you expecting him?
I just, it's a risky fight for Peter. He's not stupid. He looks at, well, maybe he is. He looks at me and, he's got to be, he's a high level boxer. He's a high level MMA fighter. He's got to look at me and know that I have legitimate skills. I'm not really in the top 10. But I think, in his mind, a win over me is a huge win. Even when Cheeto supposedly beat me, he got a fight. He fought Jose Aldo, who was coming off a title fight. So a win over me isn't nothing. A win over me, I'm the biggest name in the bantamweight division. I'm one of the biggest names in UFC. So, I guess in those terms, I'm not surprised he took the fight. Stylistically, we get to see how that plays out October 22nd.
What do you guys think? Is it a risky fight for Petr Yan? Let us know in the comments below. Kenny Florian recently gave us his opinion on this weekend's rematch between Amanda Nunes and Julianna Pena for the Women's Bantamweight Championship. Kenny had this to say.
Yeah, listen, I think there is a lot of value on Julianna Pena, just based on the fact that, she's still hungry. And we saw in Amanda Nunes that, again, as champ, didn't fight so smart. She got overly emotional. And Pena's durability and her ability to kind of mix things up a little bit and stay in her face, I think, threw Nunes off. But if we're looking at skills, right, who's the more skillful fighter, who has more ways to win? I think Amanda Nunes does. I think that the big question for me, though, is does Amanda Nunes truly want this? Is she still really invested in this? Is she fighting because she loves to fight, or is she fighting for a paycheck? That makes a difference. Why? Because Pena, I could see her throwing down at like 50, 60 years old, right? Like I could see her as a grandma and looking to kick some ass. She's just got that fire. She is tough as nails. She's as durable as they come. Yeah, she has a lot of confidence. But I do think that Nunes, if she fights what she's capable of, I think Nunes wins this fight.
Khamzat Chimaev already started his training camp for his fight against Nate Diaz on September 10th at UFC 279. Khamzat's gym, All Star Spain, recently shared sparring footage of him on Instagram. Here's the clip. Recent rumors of a rematch in the boxing ring between Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather have had fans on the edge of their seats for a few weeks now, as certain newspapers such as The Sun have reported a deal is nearly done. The Sun states, Conor will only take the fight providing Floyd is willing to put his professional record on the line. So if the fight goes ahead, it will not be an exhibition fight, it will be an official fight at 155 pounds. The Sun went on to say, this will be the last time Floyd ever steps in the ring, so it is not one to miss. The deal is very close to being finalized, as personal terms have been agreed on by both parties. Dana White had this to say about the rumors. All bull. Those guys are just talking on social media like they do. The Daily Mirror, or whatever that tabloid is called, it's total nonsense. What do you guys think about the rumors? Would you like to see McGregor square off again against Mayweather? Let us know in the comments. In a recent interview with ESPN MMA, Derrick Lewis shared how his life is going at the moment and why he's enjoying training again.
Yeah, so I'm in a good spot right now. I gotta enjoy it. It's my last couple of years. I gotta really enjoy it. Just change things up a little and see how it goes.
What's it been like this sport's not easy, man. What's it been like being in a sport where you're not enjoying what you're doing?
It was brutal. Being in the sport, not enjoying it, it's like, hate to even see it on TV, hate to hear about it, hate seeing commercial, hate being around people that are talking about it. So that's how it was.
Huh. So is this different now, though?
Yes, it's different.
How does that feel?
But I still don't really watch fights. So.
Okay, yeah. But I got to believe I got to believe you feel that, like in the gym, and you feel that going into this fight, that you're enjoying it. I mean, going from something that you don't want to do to something that now you do want to do, I got to believe that's a big difference, right?
Oh, yeah, it's a big difference. I even started growing some hair back.
Where is it?
I'm not saying where it's at, but I'm growing. I got hair now.
I thought you meant the top of your head.
No. That's gone, man. But
what are you enjoying about training?
Just the group of guys that surround me. They're very positive. They're doing it for the right reasons. They're not doing it trying to make a name for themselves, for money or anything like that. I believe they really care about me.
Khabib has recently taken to social media to give his opinion on what will happen at UFC 280 between Charles Oliveira and Islam Makhachev. Khabib said, I get goosebumps from anticipation. Islam Makhachev goes out for this fight against the best fighter right now in the UFC. Oliveira became the best fighter of 2022. He is one of the best regardless of weight category, and also comes on a 12-fight winning streak in the UFC. This fight will answer all questions. Someone reads history while someone writes it. Get your excuses ready. We're aiming to beat Oliveira early. What do you think about Khabib's comments? Can you see Islam getting a quick finish over Oliveira at UFC 280? Let us know in the comments. Guys, thanks so much for checking out the video. If you like the content we do here on this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe to MMA Library for all the latest MMA and UFC news. We'll see you in the next video.